The team is kind of feeling like it's ready to go home, and Simmons is got ironclad blinkers on.
Yeah.
Blinders.
Blinkers? Blinders?
What do you think? Say them both.
Well, yeah, blinders. What blinkers?
The Peaky Blinkers. It's my favorite show. I love it.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Let's talk about the new season 6 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I feel like your characters are newer agents that we are not as familiar with, but they're really playing a big part this season.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about what you're up to?
We're up to just dealing with one another.
When you say dealing,
We have a very, I think like a brotherly sister bond between the two of us.
Dealing with
a deep love-hate, but mostly love. When I think too, the last few seasons, kind of building up, both of us kind of started very sort of one-off type characters. We're just sort of there, and we said a couple things and then went away. But I think obviously the way that Coulson being gone, and now Clark is this new guy Sarge, and Henry is now the director. Like you start to realize that we all have to step up in a different way. And I think the way that we've been built into the series is sort of led itself to this moment where we've kind of been on the sideline, got a little bit closer, and now it's like, time to shine, guys, you're in space. Like, let's do this.
Yeah, and I think you see us more heavily in service of the other characters too, as the everyman kind of people in the show.
is there fighting we can look forward to?
Oh, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Of course there's fighting.
And alien planets?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we are in outer space.
I want to see Enoch back with the team. Can we expect to see him reunited with some of our team?
My whole season 6 excursion is with Fitz. And that's about all I can say about that.
So you can't tell me if Fitz reunites with everyone and Enoch happens to also be there.
Right. No, that's something that we're all gonna have to wait and see.
And you also, you're dealing with physical issues
Yeah.
as Yo-Yo. What's it like for you as an actress, and what is the actual, are you just wearing gloves or do you have prosthetics?
It's funny, people ask, are you just wearing gloves? Yes, I'm just wearing gloves, but they're gloves made out of latex that require 2 people for me to stick my hand into. And I can't do anything with them. I cannot read a book. I cannot be on my phone. I cannot eat. So as a person, it's been a huge transition. I learned how to meditate because while we're waiting for hours for a scene to be lit and some are playing video games on their phone or they're reading, I had to just sit. I couldn't even go to Crafty and grab stuff because if you've seen my fingers, they're like these metal things. So all of this that happens outside is infused into the character. And in season 6, we see Yo-Yo finally finding her grounding in her arms. And that's something I love about Yo-Yo as a character. She never shies away from her scars.
So, your character is off in space.
Yeah.
I wonder if your character I know that we're going to save Fitz and that's a good journey, but is part of it that she's trying to escape the grief of losing Coulson?
I actually think that's not part of it.
Really?
Yeah, I would say that's definitely not part. At least I made a big effort to make it not part of it. I really wanted season 6 to be a new, fresh start for Daisy in regards to the fact that she is not living her life through kind of the lens of trauma of someone else. I think she's really trying to accept what has happened in the most mature, healthy way and go, this happened, this sucks, this is me. I'm gonna make the most out of what I can right now, and right now my priority is finding Fitz. I tried to play, there was an openness about her grief and not kind of hiding it the way that she has. I think a big journey for her throughout the series has been, she started as an orphan, and a big struggle for her was kind of accepting the fact that she has a family now and that she can rely on people. And I think by her making Mack director, or saying, I don't want to take this responsibility right now, I would like you to do this, that's kind of a version of her saying, oh, I don't need to take on everything. I have family, and part of that means relinquishing control and saying, I think that you'd be the best at this.
The love, let's talk about that for a
yeah,
second.
yeah.
Because you know how I feel. I'm real heartbroken
Yeah.
over this breakup with Mack and Yo-Yo.
Yeah.
But what are the chances, now that he's the boss and he's kind of, I feel like mad at her still. I feel like he's still holding something against her.
No, I don't think he's holding anything against. He's always been about what is best for everybody. That's what S.H.I.E.L.D. is designed for. I mean, we saw it in season 3 when he told Coulson, I work for the real S.H.I.E.L.D., where Edward James Olmos was the head. Because at that time, Coulson was using S.H.I.E.L.D. for his own personal gain to find answers to the Kree blood inside of him. And Mack was against that. I think they even had fights about that. And it carries over here. Mack is for using S.H.I.E.L.D. for what is best for everyone. And there cannot be personal relationships that hinder him from making the right decision that what's best for everyone. I mean, because look, if there's someone you love and you know they may be able to solve that problem, but it's a life or death situation, you're either not going to send them into it where there's going to be a problem, the problem might not be solved, you're going to send them into it, they may die, or you're going to try to distance yourself from that person so you can make the right decision. And I think that's what Mack chose.
Let's actually just start with you. Where is Deke?
What a good question.
Deke.
Yeah, where is he?
Deke. Deke's. Deke is. He's trying to figure out where he is and who he is and what he is and exactly what he wants. He's got to build a new life in a completely different place. So he's got to figure out what that place is and how it ticks, so he can kind of figure out his place in it. So he's been off figuring stuff out.
That's such a great non-answer.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Are we going to have a nice family reunion with the two of you?
I hope so, because I was saying earlier, Deke really wants a family, because he hasn't had one, and I think it's a huge part of who he was losing his family. So I really am rooting for them to get together. Hope they get to see each other again before he dies.
But Daisy's also then not like the captain of the what is it? The Fitzsimmons ship. Can't say that. But she's the fucking captain.